I didn't use time every week. People are different here. Some do it so that they have they do little bits every week or even every day when there's something ongoing. Whereas I'm better at working that way, that I try to allocate certain stretches of time that I need, and then sort of finish the things in that set time. One thing I actually learned is that I'm currently rather good at understanding how much time does something take. So I know that this takes this much time, and then I allocate it in the calendar, and then I do it then. But people are different. But I would say that if there was no thesis work going on, I would say that maybe half a day for the homework was normally enough. So if we get one pre-assignment and one post-assignment, so I would say that's for me 2 days of work. So you can either stretch it evenly or then just do it when you can. But people are different. Well, time management is something that you need in all areas of life. I think that if you are working professionally, if you have a family, it's not something that you can escape. And what I've sort of noticed that the people who end up doing a lot, they just know how to organize their lives, and that is something that one needs to learn. And this is maybe also a good place to sort of try it. But regarding the coursework, I think that for the assignments, it's important that you don't miss the deadlines, because deadlines are something that help you to sort of that after that it's done. It doesn't matter if you stay up a night before that, but just because if they pile up, then it's sort of impossible. You can do one assignment, and you always find the time to do the one assignment. But if you start lagging behind and you end up with 5 assignments, that's actually very difficult to catch up. So doing this EMBA requires sort of understanding and respecting the deadlines, because it's just so much simpler that way. And as I mentioned, for me, it's quite important that I can estimate how much time does something take. And that is something that I use in everything in my life. I sort of, when I get something that I have to do, then I estimate how much will it probably take, and then I'll look into the calendar, and then I'll type it in that this is where I'll do that one. And that's my personal coping mechanism for things. It's and I always think that it is better to maybe overestimate the time that you need for finishing something than underestimate it, because if you're just a little bit short, finding the time to do the little bit short is quite difficult.